such a far from grace of God, where no doctor can relieve me if I'm buried beneath the sod. But the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry.
All right, everybody, welcome to Brand Stew, the podcast. We are now recording, as usual. To my left is Dustin J. Alameda, Mexico. He is not from that country. Maybe he is.
I'm not.
Okay, no he isn't. Welcome. Anything you want to say?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
To my frontal region.
Use it.
I don't want to use it, but I will. He is the bump.
Call it Bump Master, if you will. It
I'm
doesn't
not going to
matter.
call you the bump master. What are you, like a DJ from the 90s?
You know what? I'm
Bump
whatever
Master
I want to be.
Alan
Don't kill
C?
the dream.
He's the guy who gives people bumps. The bump
Oh.
master.
Anyways, Alan's here.
You know what? I'm taking your bump away. Yours is gone.
He's called the...
You're welcome.
If you don't know why he's called the bump, he's called the bump because as soon as he enters, we get higher reviews or ratings. This is not true based off of past recordings, but according to Sawyer's Twitch stream, who is to my right, yes, he does bump up people.
I bumped
Sure.
Sawyer.
Yeah, he bumped up Sawyer. You got a bump.
I did. It didn't stick too long, but I got it.
Anyways,
The last
want to say
104
anything?
hours.
Want to say
call a
anything,
doctor.
Soy? Anything you want to say to the, or your wonderful fans, your populace? Everyone's looking at you on Twitch nowadays.
I wish. Follow me on Twitch. Come and watch. If not, just turn it on. Let me feel happy.
Sawyer BC. That's what it is. All right, guys. A man's home was egged for an entire year, and still no one knows who has done it.
We talking 365 consecutive days.
Yes.
Could he possibly have like a chicken problem? Do we know? I mean, are there a bunch of chickens on his roof, and he's sitting here like, gee, I wonder how the eggs are getting.
Was it?
Do chickens fly? They don't
They
fly.
kind
do
of
they?
hover, I think.
They can
kinda
get up
hover.
there pretty high.
So if he's like in a bunker house, maybe they're like hovering up and
They get a
pooping
good
up.
jump and
Well,
Lobbing there.
Consecutively egged.
Payloads.
Is it like just once a day, or is it someone just chucking eggs randomly all throughout the day
I think
for a whole
it's.
year?
I think it's randomly throughout the day for a whole year. Just maybe once a day, but yeah.
nobody can like get a camera.
No,
So
no
this is
consistency.
the thing. They got cops in this thing, right? And they still can't figure out who's doing it.
You're a
like
pro. I
they
salute
have
you.
cameras.
My guess
They
is it's
have
the
things.
homeowner.
Like no,
He's just trying to get a little bit of attention
The
because he's a
neighbor?
lonely.
Like,
lonely-
like-
Neighbor over the fence with a long arm. Just maybe somebody in another city has like an egg cannon, and he doesn't know he's in the house. He's just firing his egg cannon.
see,
like,
that's
you know.
the thing. Like, how is this happening? Like, how do you do? Like, the guy's either turning off the camera himself and egging it, and he's just a really lonely old man. He's like, "I want the police here. I need the Allen bomb." Heard right here on Brand Stew, the podcast. Anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he's getting bumped now. I don't got a choice.
Hey.
Automatic Eggman. So I mean, he's either doing that, or there's like some kid that just is pissed off. Like, what did he do? This old man do to like piss someone off for this long?
You want to buy a carton of eggs? I'm assuming you say that's egged.
Yeah,
So there's
egged.
multiple eggs every day, not just
Yeah.
like one egg.
Yeah, find
That's-
out who's buying up all the eggs in that
Exactly.
town.
Yeah.
I
That's a
don't
good
know,
point.
because like
Run up
my
the
girlfriend
leads.
has chickens. She has 15 chickens.
Yeah.
They get anywhere from 8 to 13, 14 eggs a day.
See, this is what I'm saying. Look for the chickens.
Yeah, find the chickens.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Clearly, there's a chicken where the eggs are coming from.
Or the egg came from. Anyways, yeah.
Chucking chickens.
The next step, just have a cannon. One of those giant slingshots.
Launching them through the air.
Chickens just tossing chickens. Trying to
They
figure
stopped
out.
laying eggs. The rooster died. I don't know what happened.
Then where's all the dead chickens? There's gotta be chicken carcasses from
thousands spread everywhere. I was
so
cleaning it up at first, but it's happened every day. It's just raining
let it happen.
chickens on people.
Well, why doesn't he just go out and spray some like Pam or non-stick stuff
There
on
you
his
go.
house, and then he won't have the issue anymore?
Well,
right?
he's got to
Just
protect it somehow.
Move.
Yeah. Well, you got to really make someone angry to have that kind of commitment for a whole year of egging.
Or some serious sense of humor. I mean, if you're going to commit to a joke like that,
That is pretty good.
that's a good commitment.
Turns out to be like a second cousin, one of those awkward dirt bags
Grandkid or
that you
something.
really hate, but they always think they're funny. Huh? Wasn't that great? That was a good
Did you
joke.
find out who's
He
egging
supports
you
us
yet?
on Patreon, you punk.
Well,
Be
he's
nice
not
to your
getting a
cousins,
He's not
Devin.
a second. He's a first. I
Okay.
like Trev. Man.
Okay.
He's awesome.
Don't be
By the way-
talking bad about your cousins.
By the way, Trev, Scott, thank you for supporting us. You guys are the best.
Stop egging D's house.
But how would you how would you propose this? Like, how would you guys get the eggs to the house?
I don't know.
What method?
Well, it's not like they're
Drive
large in
by?
stature. I can see it drive. That's a lot of work, though, and you gotta have some good aim.
You
But
have
the
to drive by multiple times. Like someone's gonna notice
Somebody's
the car
gonna
that's going
And the
back
thing
and
is, you
forth on
have the
street.
cops here too, and the camera, so you need to figure out how to get them going.
Different
How do you get it
angle
going?
every night.
Someone
Be running through backyards all the way around the house, from over the fence, not even near his yard.
Yeah, I mean, you could also, from over the fence.
A little
yeah.
PVC air cannon compressor.
Out of
Yeah.
the
Launch
ground
the
gun.
egg from backyards.
Yeah, backyard.
You could get a little more
Get it
distance in
backyards.
that.
Until he like breaks a window.
You know
and
who
you're
it is?
egging
Or hits
inside
the
house.
owner.
You know who it is? It's like a great mathematician, like that one guy with the beautiful mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, he decided to use his beautiful mind to shoot eggs at a guy's house because you have to calculate the angle, to
Right.
get it right every
The
time.
distance, the
Yeah.
velocity.
The amount of pressure you need per
Yeah.
egg and
Brilliant mathematician.
Yeah.
I also think it could be a person with one of those drones.
drone egging someone's house.
Drone with a little cannon just hooked up to the bottom.
Pop, pop. No,
No,
don't do
I'm not
it. It's
doing
done. Anyways,
Snipe?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the man, but not at the same time. Congratulations to the guy who passed it for a whole year.
sure you
I
can get
salute you.
Guinness.
Good job.
And yeah,
Guinness
he
Book of
get into
Records.
Guinness, and the old man
And arrested for vandalism
Dude,
while you're at it.
you're a sucker. At least he's known for history, Sawyer.
That's true.
I would have stopped cleaning it up.
There's
Oh,
the bump.
dude, seriously,
There's the
It
bump.
corrodes like paint
Guinness
and
Book
stuff,
that
though.
guy.
I'm moving
Yeah.
anyways.
it's true. It
Screw this
ruins
house.
stuff.
That old man's not fit for this earth for much longer, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, one of these times, an egg's gonna hit him in an unfortunate position.
Or a chicken. Cat Island.
Cat Island?
Apparently, there is an island that there's more cats than there are humans.
Was that like New Zealand's famous for sheep?
Who's it like?
The cat lady's dream right there.
Yeah.
Metalocalypse, the home for wayward kitties.
Just a whole bunch of cats just
know what?
living in this.
I think this is man-made. Like,
Oh,
you don't want your cat, so I'm gonna just throw them on this
Are these
island.
domestic cats?
I think so. I think they're domestic cats.
Because see, then you never have to see the
Domesticated
cat
animals.
again. Because what's the odds he's gonna swim back?
That's true. He's not wild. He's
Who's going to go
domesticated.
through the effort to ship their cat off to an island now?
Maybe it's not even like
Well,
that
maybe
far.
it's a
Maybe
cat.
it's underneath the bridge, and people have just been throwing their cat over a bridge, and they just
Well, maybe
congregate.
maybe the cats just really want a vacation. They want to go to islands too. Freaking humans ruining their lives. They hear about one cat that's a party animal on this island. They're just joining in. It's just something to think about.
Maybe there's only one person on the island, and and he has two
There's
cats.
two cat population cat island. Everyone come.
Twice as many cats as people, I swear.
Take your stupid cat pictures and cat videos and your posters here.
They
If
had
you come,
kittens, now there's
bring
9
cats.
times as many cats.
Every
9
visitor
times.
has to bring 2 cats. We got to keep the population in check.
Yep. If you guys had a choice of an animal on an island, what animal would you want more animals than humans, basically?
Something I can eat.
Oh.
Maybe bring the chicken boy.
Yeah, but
Eggs.
I agree.
Pig.
Chickens.
Chickens?
Pig.
Pig. You're a pig man.
Bacon.
Bacon is your meat.
Yeah, but
Imagine
haven't
the
you seen
smell
the-
of that island, though, man.
the horror movie,
Just
like what are the
Any
gangsters do? They
livestock
feed you
is
to
going to smell terrible if you
Well,
have numbers.
That's true, but pigs I feel like would be worse, but maybe not. Cows would be awful. Just methane everywhere.
And you get like water livestock. A sea cow, a manatee.
You're going to be
There
eating
you go.
manatees now, Alan?
You just have a little chain link fence about 4 feet off the shoreline or
Whole bunch
something.
of manatees.
Just everywhere.
That's right, PETA. We did it. We did it.
Manatee burger.
Hey, man, turtles taste pretty good.
Let me
Those sea
give-
turtles.
Hey,
McDonald's an idea
yeah,
right
soy
there.
knows.
I could go for some sea turtles around the island.
Yeah, I'm trying
Dolphins?
to. I don't know. Alan.
It's like tuna. Come on.
That's the other chicken of the sea.
That's true. The other wine mate of the sea.
The other white meat.
Chop them up and feed them
third
to the
white
other
meat,
dolphins.
the one you
It's
don't
like a
hear about.
self-sustaining.
That's what, don't they do that with like pigs and chickens and stuff? They just mix their own selves into the
Exactly.
food and
It's
feed it to them.
self-sustaining.
Yeah.
And it makes
That's
you
why pigs
sick.
would be genius.
After eating chickens that have eaten chickens that have eaten chickens, you're gonna get sick and die.
That's high protein chicken. That's chicken
true.
that tastes like chicken.
That's triple chicken. Suck it, KFC.
Chicken?
KFC's always trying to like put meat in meat. You know, like the double down, which is chicken. 2 pieces of chicken
Oh.
with meat inside.
Yeah.
Welcome heart attack.
What
Chicken,
about-
chicken.
What about the turducken now?
But we're doing it
Start
with 3
mixing
chickens,
birds.
dude. Oh.
Well, you can only have one animal.
How about
Yeah.
a hawk and a chicken?
Chicken hawk?
Chicken hawk. Hawk chicken. We're going off top. Anyways,
One animal.
something to think about.
Anyways.
Can I just splice DNA
How about an
and
elephant?
make my
You,
own?
what's up with you splicing
Okay,
DNA?
Make my
we're
own
talking
animal.
about livestock being stinky and taking up too much space, and you want an elephant?
I can eat one of them.
Well, you
ride-
have to,
and
they
ride
have to
the other.
outnumber you, remember?
Yeah, I know. We're gonna ride one and eat
He
the
only
other
wants
for
two.
a whole year.
You're going to have a baby somewhere. or something.
Once you kill the one, you're automatically the same amount of population.
Then,
Then you kill
dang
the other
it.
one. Get the heck off that island.
Guess the island's done after that point.
Give it 3 hours.
No more
Yeah,
Tories.
3 hours. Well, it's time to eat. Lunchtime's over.
Yeah.
His body ain't eating itself.
It was good while it lasted. Anyways, we're going to be talking about TV, top 25 TV shows of all time, what we think of. This is a list brought to you by TV Guide. Okay, so, number 1 on this list, Seinfeld.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's a good one.
It's a pretty good
It's
number
definitely-
1. What do you guys think? On number 1, where is it on your list?
It's a top fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if not number 1, it's relatively close up there.
Easily on, yeah, and it might be my number 1. I Love Lucy, number 2.
Nah.
Different
Not my
generation.
generation.
Different
Yeah.
generation. Doesn't work
Different.
for us. The Honeymooners, again, different
Different
generation. All in the Family.
Yeah.
80s, not right.
Still before I was born.
The Sopranos.
I was never a fan, actually.
Never watched it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never got
me neither.
into it.
We're on TV people, apparently.
Apparently. 60 Minutes, the show.
I tried.
Like that.
Like
The news show?
Yeah, the news show, 60 Minutes.
I tried. I wouldn't rank that anywhere near it.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe...
It's not even in my top 50.
I'm guessing this is a classic TV show, and that's why, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
60 Minutes is probably super old, and probably super well respected, and we're like,
60
screw
Minutes.
that crap.
60
Who
Minutes
watches
probably
the
had a
news?
lot of
The news is
historical
for-
moments in
It's
it.
for when there's nothing good on TV, you watch the news.
Yeah.
It's
We
like-
get our news from podcasts on the internet.
Okay, so this one's annoying. Late Show with David Letterman.
I never was in the late shows.
I didn't like
I
David
don't like
Letterman.
talk shows.
So first, yeah, but also, out of all the talk shows we're going to go through, why
Why
is
David
Tonight?
Letterman first?
Why is not Tonight Show before Letterman?
Yeah, Leno?
Well, not Leno, but even before what is
Carson?
Carson.
Yeah, he was pretty funny.
Yeah, like he's one of the most famous talk show hosts ever, and we
Like-
get Letterman.
I don't
Still
like
take
Letterman.
Conan O'Brien over him.
Because it's pretty good.
And people love Jimmy Fallon. He's gotten a lot better. He's just a really nice dude. And then you got
Just waiting
I
for
miss
him to
Craig
come out of the
Ferguson.
closet.
we have Colbert coming in now.
yeah, taking Letterman. That's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll see what happens.
Well, he's apparently in the top 25 already.
Yeah, The Simpsons. Where's that going? Here
I think
list?
Old stuff, top
Top-
10, top 20.
It
Yeah.
would hit my top 10.
So if you hit I think once you hit season, like 8 maybe, or 7,
Yeah.
and that way, and maybe like to season 2 or 3, so starting 2 to 7, that's good, but the rest it's alright. It's funny, and Simpsons deserves to be up there in the top 10.
I don't know if I'll give it top 10.
Really?
It'll be up there in the 25.
Oh yeah, it's got to be up there. The Andy Griffith Show, really old, but you guys
That's
Andy
it.
Griffith fans?
Classic.
That might hit
baseline.
25.
Really?
That might be low 25.
Yeah.
I
Good fun.
never could get into Andy Griffith, but I do like Don Knotts.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's a funny dude.
Saturday Night Live.
No.
I'm not a fan.
Depending on
Don't
the
like it.
Generation.
depending on the character, the generations. If you get the famous people that are now,
Like
yes, but if
Adam Sandler.
Adam
Jim
Sandler,
Carrey.
Jim Carrey, not Jim Carrey, he wasn't in there. He was in Living Color.
Oh,
But
that's
Adam
right.
Sandler, Bill Murray, like all those guys that came out of that kind of old stuff. The Ghost, basically everyone that was in Ghostbusters.
Like just
Yeah,
the most
Ghostbusters.
famous skits.
Yeah, all the famous skits.
Wayne's World stuff. all
Will
came-
Ferrell, all those guys, right? So it depends on this newer stuff, not so much. Mary Tyler Moore Show,
No.
No.
The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. There's
Johnny
12.
Carson.
Dick Van Dyke Show. So they're based off the Mary Tyler Moore Show. They're both good, but they're old.
Yeah.
And Hill Street Blues. Has anyone seen that?
I
No
haven't
idea what
heard
it
of
is.
I've heard of it, not seen it. Ed Sullivan Show.
Ed Sullivan.
Doesn't it have the talking horse?
No, that's
Oh.
Ed, Mr.
Yeah,
Ed.
that's Mr.
One
I
Ed.
almost thought that's
Mr.
right. 16 Carol Burnett Show. Never
Whatever.
seen it.
Yeah.
Today,
Carol Burnett, no.
Never. Oh, the Today
News,
Show?
no.
Really?
Why? How is...
Cheers.
Okay,
Okay,
Cheers, yes.
Cheers is on there.
18.
Cheers
That's
is funny.
about right for
18,
me.
not for me.
Where is that on your list?
Cheers?
Yeah,
Top 20.
top 20, but not 18.
Not 18.
Further up or down?
18,
down.
not a team.
Oh, 18.
18.
number.
Cheers is 18.
Oh, that's about...
Oh, no, I'm getting
I can translate to Spanish if you want.
18.
19 is 13 something. I've never heard of that. St. Elsewhere 20. Friends 21. Friends, guys.
I did
It
enjoy
was
Friends.
okay, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I compare it to things like Seinfeld and stuff,
It's not close
it's
to
not
those
up there.
ones.
But I like it.
It's still funny with a huge following.
ER.
No.
No.
No, not in ER. Nightline. They
No
have, they have
news.
good news stories, but I'm not really into it. Law and Order.
No.
I never understood Law and Order.
no.
Those shows
Criminal
bug me so
Minds,
bad.
all
Even the
that jazz.
beginning, I
I'm
fall
sorry.
asleep to.
Yeah.
What?
I'm sorry.
He's
like-
here.
No!
Well, this is the guy who's going to put Doctor Who in the
All right.
top 5.
Let's do it.
I can't help like SVU.
Okay.
I did watch that, and so that
Where would that be on your list?
I still watch reruns of it with my old man every once in a while.
Okay.
So,
That's
so
just
on
the
your list,
father-son thing. It's their
It's-
bonding time.
yeah.
is it top 25 or where's that?
I'm not sure, but any cop show.
So are we
Me and my
rating your
dad will-
father bonding time? Or we're going to rate the actual show here.
Are we going to throw chips in there too then if you're any cop
Hey,
show?
man, punch rock.
Let's see.
Johnny Punch?
Next up, we got MASH.
I'm
That's
surprised
pretty
that wasn't,
funny.
I'm
Pretty
surprised
good,
that wasn't
actually.
up further because
MASH is kind of a weird show. It's really sad but really funny at
Well,
the
I'm
same
a, I'm
time.
a war guy, so I
yeah,
get
so
most
that
of the
works
humor,
for
so
you.
it's-
Yeah,
It had a great ending.
it did.
That last scene.
Yeah. MASH is, it deserves to be. So that's the top 25 there. We'll keep going just because there's probably shows that we like on here. Twilight Zone 26. I really
Ooh,
like
that
Twilight
was
Zone. Sesame Street 27. It deserves to be in there, I think.
Well, it's
For a kids show, it's
about like as great as the news.
yeah.
I mean, for its purpose,
for
it's
what it is,
fantastic.
yeah. For what it is, it's amazing. Cosby Show 28.
Ooh, I liked it.
I liked the Cosby
Yeah.
Show.
Everybody
me
likes
too.
Bill Cosby.
Except for now.
There were a few ladies that begged to differ.
Yeah.
He's done some things.
They liked him
now.
once upon a time.
29 is Don Hugh. 30 Show of Shows. 31 Defenders. 32 An American Family. 33 Playhouse 90. 34 is Frasier.
Frasier's good. I would have ranked Frasier up there actually.
It's the smarter
like
humor.
Well, it's true.
It was more of a
Especially
smart
like if
humor
you
show.
watch Cheers, you probably like Frasier because what? Frasier's the
Kelsey
spin-off
over there,
of
yeah.
Cheers.
Roxanne is 35.
I
Kind
hated
of
that
like
show.
the opposite of Frasier. It's like the redneck version of Frasier, right? The Fugitive, 36, which is a good movie. I didn't know.
So what
I had
I'm
no idea it
noticing
was
though
a
is there's no
TV
like
show.
Stars or HBO movies on here. These are like public television.
Yeah, so far we
It's
yeah
the TV
so
guide
this,
stuff.
Yeah,
We
so
haven't hit the naughty stuff.
So we'll get on those when I'm sure when we do our list. 37, The X-Files. In my
Oh,
opinion,
yeah.
one
There
of
we
the
go. That's
best.
top five.
That's yeah.
Larry Sanders Show is next. The Rockford Files. I've seen that. It's all right. Gunsmoke is 40. Buffy the Vampire Slayer 41.
That could have been up there, but
That reminds me of my
I really
mom so
like
much.
Buffy Vampire Slayer.
it depends. The late stuff got a little too teensy.
It
Like,
kind of got a little weird, but I
And then
liked
you get
it.
into Angel, and it's like, oh, no.
I never really watched Angel
Turn
too
off.
much.
now you know where Twilight came from.
Rowan and Martin's Laughing, whatever the heck that. Bonanza's 43.
Bonanza.
Billions of bullets shot, no deaths.
The Bob Newhart Show 44. 45 is Twin Peaks. 46 is Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh, man,
Star
I
Trek
couldn't
is
even
all the
do
way
it.
down there.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive actually. And
There's
Next
not enough
Generation.
Trekkies out there.
What the?
Where's Next Generation at, guys? Isn't that that's the one
The
with the
bald guy.
bald guy?
That's Picard.
Picard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird that the old Star Wars or Star Trek isn't there. Sorry, guys.
Well, let's
No
be honest.
Shatner, is that what
The
you're
saying?
Shatner
Yeah, Shatner.
Star Wars
Star
wasn't
Trek. We are messing. People are getting pissed
Star
off.
Trek.
I know.
Trekkies
Trek.
are gonna go in a rage already over the ratings.
Yeah.
I've watched a few
Chew 'em out and
seasons of
Klingon.
the original, and it's okay, but it's nothing.
But for its time, it did things that no other show did before. Rocky and his friends. I'm guessing this
Rocky
is Rocky and
and
Bullwinkle, maybe. Uh,
First cartoon?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
guessing Rocky and his
well, other
friends.
than Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
Or Simpsons,
Oh,
sorry.
that's-
We're getting
Tax,
all jumbled up
Taxi is 48. The Oprah Winfrey Show is 49. Sawyer, I know you're a big fan.
Of course, gotta have my Oprah.
And you're all winning a chair! No,
You're a winner. You're a winner. Everybody's a winner.
Bewitched is 50. And that's
That's
the end of our list. Okay. Soy, we're going to start with you. Top 5 TV shows.
Right now I've been really into Californication. It's a really good
Alan
one.
has gotten you into Californication.
It's a really good one, despite all the mature content.
Oh, my
It
God.
has actually an amazing story that captivated me very first episode. Even
Doesn't it? It gets real deep.
it
real
gets
fast.
really good right
And
in the very beginning.
Dialogue is
Is
genius.
David Duchovny getting in it?
Oh,
He
yeah.
is.
The commercials. I see the commercials, and I just want to watch it, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to let.
Well, it depends if you're
Well,
comfortable
like
going
myself.
to hell or not.
Yeah, I don't think that's my flavor, but
Champagne family, we all know we're going to
oh,
hell.
I know what's up there. The only one that's making is your mom and
Storm.
Storm.
I'm in denial. I secretly know I'm going to hell, but I'm in denial. I
Me
think.
too.
Postpone it off as long as you can.
Yeah.
Where's
And
the
then,
harm?
Next, number 2.
Gotta have Scrubs,
Scrubs. Number
but that's
2.
pre-season 9.
Preseason.
I would
There
say
are a
8.
lot of stipulations.
I don't know. I like season 8 still. I mean, they
Oh,
do start to
dude,
exaggerate
season
things.
8.
Like once
But-
you get the new interns,
Season 8 finale was so amazing, though.
It was a good finale, but that was the only good episode
And
of season 8.
You mean,
Just
you mean
because of
when Scrubs
that-
should have ended?
Yeah, when Scrubs
Yeah.
should have ended.
when they planned on ending.
But the whole oh
then they came
man,
back.
what's the main doctor?
Dorian, JD.
No,
Cox.
Cox.
Yeah.
By the 8th season, I wanted to kill Cox.
Well,
It's
they
same jokes
over-exaggerated
over and
everything.
over again. He's not. He was just tearing me down. So annoying. It's like, can your character progress? Because you've just been the same character for 8 seasons, and I'm about to die. Anyways, I like Scrubs, but the 8th
Scrubs.
season really tore me down till the last episode. But
And
3.
then, I don't know, top 5. I could give you a couple other that I'm currently watching.
Go for
that I
it.
keep up to date. The
Yep.
100, which
Okay.
I just watched their second season finale.
Okay.
It's a pretty good show. I think it's worth the watch on that one.
100. All right.
And Supernatural's okay, I guess.
Oh.
I watched that one
Some
because
people love Supernatural.
my
That show
girlfriend
has
watches it,
like 20
so I keep
million
up to date.
seasons right now.
They're
Haven't you been
season
bashing
10.
Supernatural? Like,
I bash it all the time. I
Okay,
watch
okay.
it.
At least he
It's pretty
admits it.
good. And
So
I'll bash it
you
because...
realize you're putting this in your top 5, right?
Oh no, these are just shows I watch.
You've only
I
done
don't
2.
I don't like a lot or favorite a lot of things.
So you
I
did
just like
Californication and
Californication and Scrubs are like my
All right.
and X-Files. So we'll go with that.
Scrubs. Okay, those are your 3.
There's top 3 at least.
All right, I'll put the stipulations.
All right.
David Duchovny fan myself.
Yeah. Which
Natural.
one? Which one first, though?
I'm actually gonna put X-Files first.
Okay. And by the way, you almost look like David Duchovny sometimes when
Like-
you were younger, and you
When
almost now.
if I had a little better hair.
Yeah.
If you had hair,
That too.
Tomato, tomato.
It's better there. Whatever.
If it's there, it's better.
That's true. Anyways.
But then followed by the Californication,
Okay.
naturally.
Yeah.
After that, it's kind of a toss-up. I do enjoy Frasier, Seinfeld.
Frasier.
Put that as a tie for my third,
Okay.
because they're kind of like the same to me. If I'm feeling like I can watch a random episode and just laugh of either of them,
Yeah.
Frasier or Seinfeld.
Okay.
Then I go for a little more serious. Back, do Game of Thrones. That's my adventure side.
Okay.
And then what am I at? 5? I
Yeah.
need a 5th. Oh man, that's rough. You can go public television.
Okay.
Is there anything I watch on public television?
no, Colbert's over.
I know, that was such a sad thing. That was my news.
Colbert's a good one. It probably deserves to be on there.
You know what? I'll give Colbert my 5th slot.
There you go.
Yeah.
Next.
This is tough. Because I'm, thinking shows I loved growing up compared to shows I'm currently watching now.
Yeah.
Where's Doctor Who at?
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no Firefly or Arrested Development yet.
Yeah, I got a lot of hard ones. Anyways.
Well, they're all jumbled, like Firefly, Arrested Development,
Right.
Scrubs.
Yeah.
They're all, vying for number 1.
There's no Battlestar Galactica guys in here, huh?
Actually, Battlestar Galactica is really good.
Right?
Yeah. It's really
I got
good.
made fun of back in the day for
Oh,
that
I
crap,
know.
but
I'm
it's,
sorry I made fun of you, but once
it was
I
good,
watched it
right?
again, it was good. Yeah. That was good.
So, I'm just going to do shows I'm watching now
Okay.
more.
Top 5-ish of shows now. All right.
Yeah, I throw my cop shows in.
Okay.
Blue Bloods.
Blue Bloods.
I'm a Tom Selleck fan.
He's in there.
I enjoy his acting and
Will his son ever pick up Detective?
Danny.
I have no idea.
No, Danny's this is Jamie.
He's watching the commercials.
It's one of those lunchroom shows.
Well, it's one of the shows that's I'm just binge watching on Hulu right now
Yeah.
because that's what I'm in the habit of. So we got that. We got some Irish Love, St. Patrick's Day coming up, so
Yeah.
I'll throw Father Ted in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a pretty campy 80s.
Stuff.
Is it like Faulty Towers? No, that's after Faulty Towers, then, huh?
I have no idea when the show came out, but it feels outdated. Like I watch it now, I'm just like,
You're like, how did it?
British cinematography back then wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Still isn't the best. Which brings me to my next show, probably Luther.
Luther.
It's a little dark.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like
How many times-
Seinfeld but dark, I think, is
No,
what
it's
people
not a
describe
comedy.
it to me. Oh, I
Superman,
know.
Lex Luthor?
No. It's about a detective in England who kind of goes off the deep end.
Oh, I'm talking about something else. Not
Lets
Luther.
one of, season starts out with it lets one of his, he's chasing this guy and basically lets him fall almost to his death.
Spoilers.
Breaks his neck.
That's
And
true.
that's how the show
Spoiler.
starts. Very dark. And it just kind of chronicles his life. And, it just goes from bad to worse to hopeful to worse.
Classic.
This is a good tale from X-Men.
So we got the dark side in there. I'd probably say X-Files, rounded out.
Sweet.
Seinfeld, of
Dude,
course.
you got so many. You got so many.
Dude, just bust it out, man. Tell us.
Okay, so my number 1, man, this is hard.
Project Runway.
No, not close.
HGTV. Anything on HGTV. Every Sunday I'm watching it.
Okay, so my number 1, I'm gonna do. This is gonna be interesting. I think number 1 will be Avatar: The Last Airbender. Really good.
Starting with the cartoon.
Yeah, really good cartoon. But as a
Number
show,
1. This is number 1?
Yeah.
This is better than everything else.
Well, it's pretty dang close, actually. Seinfeld is really close up there for me, but I didn't beat it out, I think.
It's kind of like separate genre. I think.
They're different, and I feel like the characters for Avatar I was more into. Anyways, Avatar, then Seinfeld would probably be number 2. 3, man. Arrested Development's got to be in there. We got to give somebody some love.
But
Just
do you
the
like-
first 3, not the.
You don't like the Netflix?
I've never
sitcom,
seen
do you?
it. I've only seen the first 3. I only consider Arrested Development that.
First, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it ended perfectly.
Yeah, for me it was fine. Man, there's so many. Freaks and Geeks is really good, but I don't know if it's something I'd put on there. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I'm going to put that as number 4. And number 5.
That's really high up there for
I know.
Buffy.
It's a mood thing for me.
Yeah,
TV.
Yeah.
Like, I change my television habits all the time.
that's true. Oh, man, I don't know what my last one is. We'll do... What?
Get that out of here.
Oh, I'm going to say... I know I'm missing something. I'll just do Fire... no, I'm not going to do Firefly. That's good, though.
Firefly was good.
It wasn't
Firefly.
fantastic, but it was good.
Yeah.
It's a space western.
It was genius, I know, but anyways.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now I'm really like Downton Abbey, so I'll do that for now. Anyways, it's not my number 5, but it's a good show and people probably should maybe watch it. It's British and it's very slow, but it's
Very
good.
Anything that my mother watches on a religiously basis, I tend to stay away from.
Yeah, but it's good.
Criminal
So
Minds.
there's no Dexter in there. There was a lot off the list.
I don't like Dexter.
Well,
Dexter
I think
was the
25
same.
would be easier to list them.
Oh,
If you
should've-
ask me
I should've
tomorrow,
done-
my
I
top
should've
5 is
done-
going to change.
I should have
Yes.
done X-Files. X-Files would have been on my instead of Downton Abbey. X-Files is one of my shows.
Ever since I saw that.
So. Oh, and Lost. I don't know why I didn't say Lost. Anyways,
I know.
I know. Yeah.
That's your guilty pleasure.
no, that's not guilty. I love it.
You should feel guilty.
No.
We're all dead. Screw you.
Spoilers
Creatures of Lost.
again.
They're-
I never even
Yeah.
watched it.
It's a whole thing. All right, guys. So it's St. Patty's Day, and since it's St. Patty's Day, we're gonna have a little battle of the bands, as it is, or were, as it was, as
River
it is
dance?
now.
We got a river dance while we're doing.
Mexico, would you please river dance?
Oh, you still got
Get the video. Put it on YouTube for everyone.
And he did it. It was beautiful.
The music was
sore.
bad, but
We
the
had-
dancing was good.
We had root beers. We had
Root beer's coming out of
dancing.
noses. If you didn't listen, don't listen to the game cast.
Yeah, the game cast.
Listen to the
Mexico
first 5 minutes of that.
vomiting. and
Let's hopefully
through
edit
his
that
nose.
part out. Maybe throw it on just for
Yeah.
Patreon.
Anyways,
There
so
you
we're
go with
gonna.
your money. You get root beer out of Mexico's nose. That's why you're paying us.
So battle of the bands. How it's gonna work? One of us will say the band that Irish. So it's an Irish edition, right? So we're gonna say favorite Irish band. Explain why, and then one of us will either redact, or if we feel like it's wrong, then one of us will say it's wrong.
Well, I can't believe we used the word redact in there. That one's
I was gonna say we
Somebody's
have
been
that big of a
reading the
vocabulary.
Pretty classy. I'm getting up there. I'm learning Mexico. You're not the only one reading. Books on tape. Okay.
Does that count as reading?
you got to read the title, don't you?
There's some reading in there, Soy.
Subtitled.
The
Go
play
for it,
button.
Sawyer. Subtitle those books.
All right, Max, we're going to start. Max, we're going to start with you. Irish band that you're going to throw in.
I'm going to throw in a classic that you three probably... I don't know if you've heard of them. The Dublineers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've heard of her.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I figure we're
Yeah.
going to get Flogging Molly, Dropkick, the Pogues.
Pogues.
Yeah.
So I figure we're pure classic. Luke Kelly, Ronnie
Uh-huh.
Drew, some of the probably most famous Irish folk artists out there.
These guys are the originals almost.
Yes.
They're the
right?
originals.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't... I don't think they just did covers of all the classic Irish songs.
Yeah, we're talking
We're
folk
talking like
song.
30 albums
Yeah.
of the same 30 songs,
Yeah.
but just
Oh,
maybe
Daddy Boy.
a different twist on several albums. And
Were they more punk or
No, they're folk.
more folk?
They're
Okay.
almost spoken word
kind of stuff.
I mean, they do have the tempo in
Yeah.
a lot of their songs, but if we've heard the Pogues sing with Ronnie Drew on Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
if you know that song.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
They're
Do you guys want to compete with
They're
that?
just classic
No.
Irish beauty.
I think it's kind of like an evolution, because what I'm gonna say next is mine would be the Pogues.
Okay.
Shane MacGowan, you know.
So we're going down the list, basically.
So what is like the evolution of the
Yeah.
Irish music?
Yeah.
From traditional to folk traditional punk.
Whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
Starting
I
to
mean-
mix it up.
Yeah.
Next, it'd be probably, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Go ahead, tell us yours.
But why the Pogues?
The Pogues?
Yeah.
Because I like that they started to change it.
Yeah.
They took the folk and they added something else to it.
Yeah.
They kind of modernized it and did the entryway.
Yeah, it was like
Everybody
it was bringing these folk Irish songs that you hear from these older bands like the Dubliners, which are great, but like bringing it into something to a youngish audience that can actually enjoy it.
Yeah, which is, like I said, it's kind of the evolution. I think they were the big breakthrough gateway
Yeah,
for our modern stuff.
Shane MacGowan had it away with the pen.
yeah,
He wrote some nice, beautiful songs
mm-hmm.
that weren't traditional. There were his own songs.
Yeah,
But they still had that old Irish feel to it.
yeah. They had some great.
Put them in some movies even.
Yeah, I like Fairy Tale in New York, right? Or is that the one?
Yeah.
Love You Till the End.
Yeah.
and-
There's a lot of good ones. These Pogues are good ones. Soy?
We'll go and throw in something different other than like Flogging Molly has to be probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But the Cranberries.
The Cranberries.
The Cranberries.
They're Irish?
They're Irish.
Oh.
I
Did
even
you
just
He
Google
just
that?
looked it up.
I looked it up actually just to
That's why it
make
was
sure.
on his phone.
Yep, and
I
so
see.
they are Irish,
Okay.
and so they're different, but everyone knows like at least some of their
Zombie?
songs.
But
Zombie,
yeah, but that's the
zombie.
only popular song from
Yeah.
Cranberries.
No, they have several.
They have two that I can think of.
You got to let it linger.
Yeah, two.
Linger.
That and Zombie.
I'm on the spot. I can't think, but I'd bring up more and show
I
you. If I
got like
wasn't.
my phone. Should we pull out my sound list?
For me, I don't know.
Just my
Cranberries.
imagination.
Well,
There's another one.
because we're talking about an Irish battle of the bands.
Yes.
Like first St. Patty's Day playlist in my mind.
Yes.
That's what the Cranberries aren't getting rocked on my St. Patty's Day
Are you
playlist.
sure? Not even a little bit? You're not going to zombie.
As much as I do enjoy Zombie.
My Irish playlist consists of Dropkick Murphys, Flogging Molly, Pogues, and Dubliners.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Go ahead, dude.
So-
break yours. Some ground.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine is the most obvious, probably. I'm going to say Dropkick is better than Flogging.
Ooh.
And I know that's a hard one.
That is a
Them there
just
fighting
swallow.
words.
I almost feel like they're two different genres, though.
Kind of, but not really. I mean, they're very similar. They have both similar punk things. They are, I would say Flogging is a little less
They're more
hard and kind of
folk.
softer, folky, but they rock.
They
right?
play their instruments.
They rock. They do their thing.
Where the Murphys are more rock, though.
Yeah.
But they have the capacity to not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dropkick, they go just as slow. You got, Fields of
Fields of
France.
Yeah.
And like Odd Triangle at times is
Off
really
and right,
slow.
baby. Yeah.
And I think there's as good as these like Dubliners and Pogues are, Dropkick does it more enjoyable for me, and just because they're taking traditional songs and making them really hit punk, right? Like really go punk. Well, Pogues was like, okay, we're not sure where we're at.
You're kind of pub crawler type.
Yeah,
That's-
and Dropkick, they're like, here we are, and this is what we do. And I'm totally into punk. I'm really Blink. I'm into Green Day. I'm into Ramones. So
I do feel that Dropkick kept more of the Irish heritage alive.
and that's the thing. Flogging is very
Melodic.
themselves. Like they don't take traditional songs too much. They do some, but they mostly do their own music, which is cool. But Dropkick, I think when they do it best, and I think they have better CDs. The last couple of Flogging Molly CDs have been just okay.
Speed of Darkness.
But
Sorry,
don't
Molly.
get me wrong, Molly has two of my favorite CDs. You know what I mean?
Swagger and Drunken
Yeah.
Lullabies.
Yeah, and Dropkick, they have couple of my favorite CDs as well.
Black
but
Album.
even their new stuff, they have songs that
Warriors
are
Come
likable still. You know what I mean? Even their newest CDs, you at least can get one good song, two good songs from them. Flogging, the last one,
I didn't listen to it at all.
I didn't really
Yeah.
like.
I listened
there
to
was
Speed
only
of Darkness,
Speed of Darkness,
and I
was
didn't
the only
like
one I liked, and it was a quick, short, like 1 minute, 2 minute song. Anyways, so
So it's either that or the Celtic Women.
yes,
Because they're
And
the
yeah,
next great
Celtic women.
Well, Celtic women, they do play their instruments very well.
What sounds more glorious in this world? You know what the little cherub angels are going to be like singing up in heaven? This is the Celtic women. right
Irish
there.
Celtic woman.
Yep.
They
They do not sound like that.
Because if
Fire.
If we're talking about Irish jigs and reels, if we're just listening musically,
Yeah.
I'm listening to some Celtic woman.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them grace my ears with.
Little Green Hills,
So
Ireland.
let's do a vote.
Orinoco flow.
Out of the four, out of the four, cranberries. Sorry, I appreciate you trying to change things, but that was gross.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed.
Let's-
Pogues.
So is it what we will listen
Dubliners.
to or who we consider as the greater?
Yeah, greatest.
Because I'm still going to go for my Pogues.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go with Pogues.
So that's 2 for Pogues. Max, what are you going for?
I am in agreement with Alan and Sawyer, the Pogues.
Pogues, and I'm not. I'm gonna go Dropkick.
Yeah. See,
So-
Burn him!
and you want to know why the Pogues won?
Go for it.
Because they're the middle of the two worlds. That's why.
They don't go too far on both.
Yeah.
They kind of transition, and
He's
that's
got
why the Murphys are there.
Harsh vocals at points, and then he's got, well, because he's normally drunk.
Yeah. But for me, I like catchy tunes, and I get more catchy with Dropkick than Pogues. But Pogues have good stuff.
You know, ever
That's
since
a
I heard
good vote.
the song
It's a
"If
good
You
vote.
Should Fall" from Grace with God,
Yeah.
that's like one of the catchiest little riffs.
Dirty Old Town.
Yeah, Dirty Old Town. But anyways, guys, listen to the Pogues this St. Patty's Day. That is the #1 Irish brand according to the Brains to the podcast.
Go ahead, vote. Let us know.
Yep.
Can you outweigh
But
Alan, the bump, with the Pogues?
Alan bumped the Pogues.
But,
There you see.
put it in the comments below or whatever we have. So.
And if we're missing another great band you can think of, go ahead and pipe it out there.
All right.
There goes the bump for this episode.
So finally, we're going to answer a question that I think in the last 3 podcasts we said we're going to answer Trev's question, but there was no answer to any of Trevor's questions. So this was Trevor's question. What is our favorite podcast? So for all of us, we're not all podcast listeners, right?
Right.
Alan, not.
I've only listened to this one a few times.
A few times?
I haven't even made it through one of ours.
Dang. We must be doing something right. No, well, I'm glad you guys listen. So, it'll be mostly me and Sawyer talking. So, favorite podcast. This is answering Trevor's question finally.
Took 3 weeks to get
Yeah,
this answer.
we're sorry, man.
It'll be profound and life-changing.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it will be. So, Soy, start off. Favorite podcast.
I only listen to gaming podcasts at the moment.
Yeah.
And so I'd have to say Fire Team Chat.
Okay.
I really like it. It's nice and short, 30 minutes.
Destiny podcast.
It's a Destiny podcast,
Yeah.
which they cover everything, and they talk about some interesting stuff. But I do like the podcast Unlocked, and that's the IGN's Xbox podcast.
Yeah.
And they have some cool interviews that come on there, and so those are probably my favorites. I do listen to a couple others, but
Yeah, those guys do both really good. I like the host for chat, Jose Otero, I think,
yeah.
maybe. Anyways, yeah, the IGN podcast, that's kind of where I kind of got into this kind of stuff. I was more into, so I was in, I got into Nintendo and I was like, man, I didn't know what to look forward to. So I looked up podcast and I was just driving a lot, so I was like, well, this is a good place to just listen to crap. I was tired of music, so I listened to NVC, so Nintendo Voice Chat, which is IGN's Nintendo podcast, and that was my first podcast that kind of got me into this kind of stuff. And then they're really good. They're really an entertaining group, and I would definitely, that's my favorite IGN podcast. Everything else is great. Podcast Beyond, Unlocked, Both really good.
Game Scoop.
Game Scoop, yeah. So any IGN podcast, if you're going to get out of IGN, let's see, what is it called? NPR, they have like some good podcasts and stuff. There was one called Serial, which is basically about this kid's so it's a real life murder case, and it follows each episode talks about this murder case and basically if we think this kid did it or not. So it's really
creepy.
It's actually
That is a little.
it's really interesting and kind of like it's one of those like old school murder things that you're just like, I
Am I
wonder
gonna
if he
be able
did
to
it.
sleep after I listen
Well,
to this podcast?
you'll wanna listen to more. Like you're like, oh, I wonder what like is next. Like it just keeps you on edge. You're like, did he do it? Like,
Let's see if he's describing the kid next door. Like, I'm on to you, Jimmy.
anyways, like so it goes through this murder case, and by the end you're like, I don't know if he did it or not. Like, and they like give you their point of view and the evidence, and it's really interesting, and you feel almost like a detective, and it's really like entertaining podcast. So I would go for that. It has the swears, so if you're beware, you can watch it, you can listen to it online, I think, without the swears. That's true with all the NPR stuff, other than like iTunes and stuff. Like no, the swears, soy, people swear. Anyways, the other thing that is good is This American Life. Basically, is this they talk about strange American stories. It sounds really boring, but it's actually really good. Anyways,
I wouldn't feel right without plugging in the Frog Pants Studio.
yeah,
My boy Scott Johnson there. He does like the Instance for all the Blizzard fanboys. He's basically does a lot of Blizzard stuff. But then they also do Morning Stream, which is about, I believe, movies.
cool,
And so they have their whole series of podcasts, which are pretty entertaining as well.
cool. And of course, Brain Stew, the podcast.
The best of all.
You're listening to it now. Obviously the best. 2 of us listen to it. The other 2 don't. Actually, partially do. Sorry.
I lived it.
That's true. Alan lived it.
The podcast is real.
Didn't we all?
He's bumping this bad boy. Anyways, so that will be it for us today, guys. Hopefully that helps you, Trev, with any podcast and anyone else that are trying to listen to podcasts. It was because of those podcasts that I decided to do a podcast, and everyone here decided to jump on, and now it's become our baby.
Yeah, NPR.
We are really close to NPR status. Why are you doing baby noises?
Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep for sure.
Anyways,
That root beer was gonna keep
that
me
was
up.
creepy. Happy Irish Day. Cheers. Top of the morning to you. All that.
Everybody has Irish and St. Patty's Day.
That's true. Happy St. Patty's Day. Drink, be happy, be merry, all that good stuff.
Congratulations to Mitch. A little late.
That's true.
He had his baby.
Yeah, Mitch, there's a chair for you. Please come.
We love you.
We like you.
I just thought of redheads.
I don't
and
even
Irish
know.
people.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever listened to this, but there you are.
I finally found out who my father was. My real father.
Anyways, if you guys want to listen to us, you can find us on iTunes. You can also find us on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We are also at our website at www.brainstew.libsyn.com. You can also just find us anywhere. You just Google it. You'll find us. Pretty sure. Why are you looking at me all dumbfounded?
I'm going to try
Are you
it.
gonna try it? Try it. So hopefully it works. Anyways,
Maybe not on the first page.
but we're on there. So that is it. Thank you guys for listening. We will have our Alan moment. I know you're depressed and sad. We'll have that eventually on the next podcast. We just couldn't fit it in because it's Irish time.
Make him more depressed
Oh.
and sad.
I binged it, and we're the very first thing.
Better believe it.
But it was Bing, not Google.
Anyways, thanks guys for listening, and that is it. Adios.
Well, Jimmy played harmonica in the pub where I was born. He played it from the night time to the peaceful early morn. He soothed the souls of psychos and the men who had the horn, and they all left very happy in the morning. But Jimmy didn't like his place in this world of ours, where the elephant man brought strong man's next and he had too many powers. So I'm sad to see the grieving of the people that I'm leaving. And he took the road for God knows in the morning. We walked into the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train. And we sang him a song of times long gone. Though we knew that we'd be seeing him again. Sad to say I must be on my way. So buy me beer and whiskey cause I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McLennan. The years went by and times have changed, I grew to be a man. I learned to love the virtues of Sid Sally McLennan. I took the cheers and drank the beers and crawled back home at dawn. I ended up a barman in the morning. I played the pump and took the hump and watered whiskey down. And took the booze and horses to the men and drank the brown. I heard them say that Jimmy's making money far away. And some people left for heaven without warning. We walked him to the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train. And we sang them a song of times long gone. Though we knew that we'd be seeing them again. Sad to say I must be on my way. So buy me beer and whiskey cause I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McLennan. When Jimmy came back home he was surprised that they were gone. He asked me all the details of the train that they went on. Some people they are scared to croak, but Jimmy drank until he choked. Took the road for heaven in the morning. We walked into the station in the